Hi everyone, Sharon Brennan here, Cottage Lane Stamper. Thank you for joining me today on my Tuesdays at 2. Sorry for the delay. I had a bunch of appointments I needed to schedule, and I asked to not schedule them on Tuesdays, and it happens that this one did schedule that day. So anyway, sorry I'm late. Anyway, I see a couple people hopping on. Thank you. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Vicki. How's Nancy, Cindy? I haven't talked to her in a long time, so I guess it's just mainly Christmas cards and birthday cards. We have most of those coming up soon. Today, the stamp set that I'm going to feature is it's a bundle. It's on page, let me see, 49 in the catalog. It is the ice cream corner suite. If I can see that there. It's backwards, I know. And Vicki, I'll try to get everything right side up this week. So, and it comes with the stamp set and ice cream cone punch. And unfortunately, I've used a lot of this DSP already. I've got more coming. It's got these adorable little confettis and this ribbon. So I'll give you a closer up picture. And I've been having fun making some cards with this. So I'm going to put it down here. I can get this loose. So I'll show you this one. So this is the stamp set. And I know it's backwards, but I did figure out that if I flip the, this is the sheet from the stamps, if I flipped it that way, you'd be able to read it. So some of them are still upside down, but this is what they look like when they're stamped. So this is the ice cream cone. And you know what? This looks like Marlo Thomas's hair right now to me. I don't know why. There's an ice cream bar, and it's like 2 parts, and the stick, and another smaller stick. Then this is the wood from the stick. I'm guessing this is like little drips of ice cream. It's like a teardrop shape. And then the ice cream cone, and for the waffle cone is the pattern for it. And then these sentiments. So, here are the DSPs. Like I said, I used a lot of them, so I've only got really small samples here. But there are 2 different ice cream cones, an ice cream bar, and there's some stripes and some confetti, and this is the waffle cone. And then these are really pretty. These just don't do justice to it. I think this is supposed to be another ice cream cone. It's kind of a scallop shape, and then this green polka dot and this purple stripe. The colors in here are Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Purple Posy, So Saffron, Soft Seafoam, and Terracotta Tile. So that's the stamp set. And then this is the punch that goes with it. This could be a party hat too, I guess. And then the ice cream cone. And when you punch them out, they look like this. So they're really cute. And then also in this suite are these adorable little sprinkles. I don't know if you can see those. So if there's comments, I don't know. Sometimes I freeze and my camera or my tablet freezes up. So these are, oops, there's a dimensional. They're just like little tiny things that you would put like on a cake. I can put a couple of them out here. And they're little tiny flat discs. They're just adorable. So I'm going to be using a few of those today. And then this gorgeous Blackberry Bliss sheer ribbon. I love this. So, absolutely love it. And here's a few of the cards that I made today. Yesterday and today. I had a lot of fun with this. So this is, I die cut a circle and an oval and put one upside down. So it's like a waffle dish and then some ice cream. And then this is, I think this is retired. It's a brick embossing folder, but I thought it kind of looked like subway tile. So, and then and this is some of the beautiful DSP that's in there, and I've got most of it covered up. Here's a better look at that DSP, and this is just a simple thank you card with some other Coastal Cabana ribbon. So I love the greens and the blues. Blue's like my favorite color, so I kind of gravitate toward that. It looks like I got something sticking out there. Then this one is using some of the ice cream cone DSP. I just love this. And I stamped a little bit of a pattern with the waffle cone and on some cinnamon cider. And then this is some of the cinnamon cider ribbon. That's one of the in colors for the next 2 years. So for last year and this year and into 2020. And then there's some Bermuda Bay behind it. And then this is another retired, or not retired, this is another scallop punch that I stamped that on there. And then this one is just a really simple card. It's just got some ice cream cones, or some ice cream die art punched out from some of this type of pattern paper. And then the cone is punched out from the reverse side of one of these papers. It is the reverse side of this one here with the waffle cone. So maybe that's an easy way to remember it, waffle cone. And then I just punched a banner and put it on. So this is a really simple card, and you could actually do something else up here too if you wanted to. Maybe some sequins. This one I just cut around with our new double oval punch, and then punched a little random background with the sprinkles and the kind of dots, and then put some of those little confetti things on there. This is one where I stamped using the ice cream bar, and the ice cream bar has this stick, and then it's got the wood embellishments. I kind of replicated what was over there. I tried to anyway. And then this is that gorgeous Blackbird Bliss ribbon. So the card we're going to make today is this one. And it's just, I stamped 3 ice cream cones. And then using my Stamparatus, I did this repeat stamping. And then used some of the little confetti embellishments there, and I just remembered I don't have a piece of paper out for the what do you call it? The ice cream. Let me get a scrap piece here. Thought I was so prepared, and I'm just gonna cut a piece of this off. I'm not gonna need a whole lot here. Maybe 5.5 inches. And then, because these are photopolymer stamps, you're going to want to use the your paper piercing mat. So the colors I'm using are Highland Heather, Bermuda Bay, and Magenta Madness. So I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to also stamp my card at the same time. So I'm going to start with, actually, Bermuda Bay. Because when I did this, I was just starting to stamp from right to left, or left to right. And I'm going to put this Bermuda Bay in the middle. So I'm going to stamp this and stamp one of these here. And then I'm going to take my card front, and I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. Try to stamp it in the middle. And clean off my stamp. that. I had my thing here. What did I do with it? Oh, I just cleaned out my chamois because it was getting kind of grody, so I'll just use this to wet it down. And I'll take this and this is kind of cool too because you wash it on one side and then you dry it on the other. So now we're going to stamp the Magenta Madness. This is one of the new in colors. Oh. This is such a fun stamp set, I think. So I'm going to stamp this here, and this here, and then one to punch out. There. Now let's close that up. Clean off the stamp. It is doing really weird things. It's like freezing up. I don't know what's going on. Oh. And then we're going to use the Highland Heather. And we'll just do a half a stamp here. And a half a stamp there. I guess I have them a little bit farther apart this time. Away. We'll need the Bermuda Bay. Leave that out. So then we'll take our punch, and I punched them in a row like this so I can just slide it from one to the next. I'll cut off a little bit here. Let's see if this will work. I better just cut it. The whole strip. There. See if that works. There we go. Much better. I try to center it as best I can. And cut that off. And line that up. Oh, and then my hands will get so weak. It's horrible getting old. So we'll set that aside. So then I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus. And I do need my chamois. I don't know what I did with it. I'm just going to have to use a wet wipe here. So we're going to take our cardstock, and I'm just going to line it up here. And I found out that I put washi tape on these so they'd be easier to pick up, but just that little bit extra makes a difference in being able to close this all the way. So put this one down here. Maybe it'll be okay. So I'm going to start at the top with the Bermuda Bay and stamp. And I love the Stamparatus because if you don't get it the first time and it's good, you can actually do it again. So clean that off. And then we're just going to pop this out. And I love that it does this, that you're able to put stamps on both sides, and then you can also put stamps on the top, and you can do graduated stamping either way. So I love that about this. And then we're going to do the Magenta Madness. And when see the happy didn't turn out so well, so I'm going to see if I can put my magnets don't mess up too much. Move that one down just a bit. There, that's good. When you're using the Stamparatus, you need the foam pad for the photopolymer stamps. And we'll clean this off. There. And move it down one more time. So it's like in 1-inch increments. And there are some stamps that are denoted in the catalog that are made especially for the Stamparatus and doing this type of thing. And that's that screwy magnet with the washi tape on there. I'm going to have to take it off. Oh dear. Got some brown. I don't know how I did that. But we'll cover it up with the ice cream cone. There. So get that out of there. Just set it aside. Sometimes with these richer colors too, you want to let them sit for just a minute or two so they dry. And we'll clean this off. And we're done with that. And then we're going to take our card, and I had my ice cream cone all punched out. There it is. It looks like I didn't get it really well, so I'm just going to trim it off a little bit. And the other one I didn't pop up, but I think I'm going to pop this one up. Get some dimensionals. Well, it looks like I'm running out here. So I'm just going to take a couple here. Hi, Dorothy. Thanks for joining. Just going to put that there. I'm going to skew it a little bit on purpose. And I'm going to put some dimensionals in the back of these too. Let me stick to my fingers. And let's see, where's my blue one? There. And I already put a dimensional there. I'm going to take that off really quick because I actually did, my stamps right here, use some sprinkles on it. So there's the sprinkle. And get the block out here. And I think I used early espresso for that. Yeah, we're gonna just, and this is kind of shaped in the shape of the ice cream, so there, did that. Dimensional back on, and then put one on here, and let's see, I put the purple one first. Tried to put like one of the two darker colors on the outside, and then the pink. And in the same sequence as the sentiment. And this one. And then I just, this is a piece of, should have told you the dimensions. This is 4, let me get my ruler out here, just to make sure. Okay, so this is 5 1/4 by 4, and so this should be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So and get my Stampin' Seal here. Get started. Let's see if I can get this centered right. Yay! I love it when it comes together. And then, of course, this is just an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, and scored at 4 1/4. And when you're scoring color or whisper white, and it's going to be basic white, we don't have whisper white anymore. It's going to take a while to get used to that. But white and vanilla, you score the valley goes to the outside, and colored cardstock, the valley goes to the inside. So there we are. Hi Sherry, thanks for joining. I can't get my there it is. So it's a, oops, I was going to put some little confetti on here too. So I have, Stampin' Up doesn't sell this, but it is just, it's still by Tombow when it's a clear, it dries clear. So I'm just going to find some random places here to put some of those little sequins. And then I use my take your pick tool and just picked up. I'm going to cover that one before I get my hand in it. I'll use my, put one yellow one there, and the purple one down here. And there's also a red in here, but it almost looks like Poppy Parade, so I'm not using that. I'll have to use them on something else. And we'll put a purple one up here. Whoops, slide. And the yellow one. And the blue. And the purple. Yellow. Purple. I'm out of blue. I can get a blue one from the tray. Let's see. Go find one, you guys. I love this take your pick tool. There, I wonder. That should be good, huh? Seems like I should have another yellow one in here someplace. Oh, I have, there, I see. I have a dot that I didn't cover. There. And there it is. Put all those guys back in there. And there's the card. So, I hope you like that. I'll have the supplies on my blog, Cottage Lane Stamper. As you guys know what that is. Use that information if you need it. And I hope you enjoy this. This is such a fun set, I tell you. Here's some of the other cards that I made for those, for whoever's joining late. But it's just, there's so many things you can do with it. And not just birthday cards. Actually, one of these, my sister's birthday's this week, so one of these will be going to her. And I did this thank you. Cover that one up. And this bowl was really, really kind of fun. Somebody else had done this on Pinterest, and I kind of stole her idea. Not stole it. I cased it, as we say. So, those are the cards from this week, and I'll post the cards on Facebook and also on my blog. And there we are. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And sorry for the late start. So enjoy the weather. I don't know where you are, but here it's like 60 degrees. It's like 80 degrees warmer than it was a couple weeks ago. So I think that's just awesome. Anyway, you guys take care, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping in. Bye-bye.